Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to today's presentation. Today our topics are going to be incorporating Web 2.0 tools into our classrooms. So first, what are our topics of discussion? We're going to talk about what is Web 2.0, how you can use it in your classroom, and how we can use social media inside and outside of the classroom. Our essential question is going to be, how do we incorporate Web 2.0 tools into the classroom? So first off, what is a Web 2.0 tool? To put it simply, it's any online platform that lets users access, edit, and share information easily. Basically, anything that we can do to create and share and edit stuff online without having to be tech or computer geniuses. A good example would be the Google Apps, where I can create a lesson plan in a Google Doc and share it to one of my PLC members, and they can edit it and tweak it and share it back, and we don't have to have a lot of coding experience or anything like that. So what are the benefits of using a Web 2.0 tool? It can improve your collaboration, not only between students, but your collaboration with your PLCs. It'll help keep you organized. It can save time, and it gives you easy access from any computer that's connected to the internet. Since all of this is done online, you can access it from any device, really, that has connection to the internet. So here are some examples of Web 2.0 tools. You already know what this is, but again, this might be a term you've never heard before. So here's some that we're already using. Schoology, YouTube, Google Apps, our Gmail or Outlook account, PowerPoint, Smart Files, all of that stuff you are already using and become fairly proficient at, Schoology in particular. So we're going to focus on some stuff you may not have heard of or may not be using. Those are open educational resources, blogs and digital storytelling, and social media, which we've all heard of, but I doubt we're using in our classroom. So first, what is an open educational resource? This is any resource that is out online that is free to use as an educator. We don't have to pay any royalties. We don't have to buy it. It's just there for you to use. Khan Academy, which our math department uses all the time, YouTube, blogs, TED. I show TED Talks all the time in AP Psychology. And, they're not great standalone, but if you pair them with other assignments, they're wonderful. All of these are resources you can use for free. Something you might not know is called oercommons.org. It lets you post and access free educational resources. I have found curriculum maps. I've found just content webs for a specific topic I want to teach. There's also full lessons and graphics on there as well. Digital storytelling. This is exactly what it sounds like. It's when you tell a story, but you use the computer and technology to do it instead of doing it in person. Benefits in class are it's another way that students can access information. It's another way we can present information. If you use a blog or a podcast, you can store your lectures there. So if a student missed the notes, they can go and access it. And one thing I found that could be useful is I give a lot of writing assignments. And if I have a student that has writing difficulties or language difficulties, they could record a podcast and submit that instead of using a speech to text function or something along those lines, especially if we have students who have dyslexia and other special educational needs. One of the nice things about digital storytelling is that students are already doing this. They're accessing blogs and podcasts all the time, so this is nothing new for them. It might be new for us, but students do it all the time. Now, in class, we don't have to just use blogs and podcasts. Storytelling can be done through online comic strips as well. If you go to storyboardthat.com, you can easily make your own storyboard or comic strip, and this could be a way for you to present information, or it could be a nice differentiated way to have students show that they've learned something. We could use this as a fun, formative. I don't know if I'd use it as a summative, but you could. And this is one that I threw together in just a couple minutes, and I had never used it before. So it's very intuitive and very easy. You just go to storyboardthat.com. You can save it, print it out. You can use it as an alternative. All you got to do is just drag and drop all these backgrounds and people into your storyboard, and it saves it automatically. Now the big kind of scary thing to everybody, which is social media. For our district, it's pretty obvious that we have a zero contact policy for students and social media, but there are ways that we can use it as teachers without just having to be, friends with our students. So obvious uses is it lets you keep in touch and share pictures. That's great. You can keep in touch with alumni, but even then you might want to be a little cautious. And you can reach out to other teachers in the district that you might not know their phone number or things like that. Of course, you can always use district email, but Other teaching uses are Facebook groups. Here is the photo for the AP Psychology Facebook group that I'm a member of. As you can see, there are 6,027 members when I made this presentation. There probably are more now. But we share resources, we give advice, and it's a great tool for new and veteran teachers. An additional one that I've been using is called Polev.com. It allows you to create things like word clouds and polls and other useful tools to use in your classroom. What I usually do is have the students, I put a topic online, have the students write one-word responses, and it generates a word cloud like the one you see on the screen. Then at the end of the unit, I'll do that again, and we can compare their first word cloud to their last one to see how much they learned. And it's really easy. Once you set up an account, all you got to do is click New Activity, choose your template from one of the dozens that they have, and then all you got to do is activate it and edit your prompt. Once you select your prompt and hit activate, there'll be a way for students to sign in and access it, and is a very interactive way to incorporate questioning into your lessons. Students can use a cell phone to text in, so even if it doesn't have internet access, they can use it that way. Or if you're a school with devices, students can use a device and log on that way. Thank you all for coming, and please let me know if you have any questions about Web 2.0 tools, and I hope that you have found something useful that you can use. Thank you.